this is really tall. We got lots of goodies here. Wow, what a view, and look at the moon. And well, here we are keeping our distance, working hard, and we'll be here for a little while, but it's a cool spot to hang out, right? To check out such a view. Whoa!
He's a vagabond, he won't love you better. I can watch you sinking down on the bottom ship. So come to send in again, Mississippi. You've been crying over him for a lifetime. So if you don't mind, we will dance till it's way past sleep. Another course that we can fly with the baseline.
This was one big open floor plan, pretty much one big square with the awesome kitchen behind me.
I know you can find someone better. Oh hey you, oh hey
you. This property has tons and tons and tons of windows, as you can see all around me. When we designed this home, we saw walls, right? And windows, but that was the designer's challenge because we didn't want to put a wall art on every single wall. That would just be overwhelming.
We gon' do it like they do in the movies. We gon' ride until the sunset, just you and me. We gon' sing along to our songs at the top of our lungs. We gon' do it like they do in the movies. The movies, the movies. We gon' do it like they do in the movies. The movies.
Check these out. So we made these at home during COVID-19, so they can be all ready for properties with such tall ceilings. This thing is really tall. The Pilsner is, I don't know, maybe 2 feet. And then you got the kind of the branches and the corals coming out.
They don't know, we'll never know.
And check this out. The stool is just so fun. The stool spins.
We gon' do it like they do in the movies.
I love how you look at me, feeling low, nothing to lose. Can we say it tonight? Cause I don't wanna go. I know the tension's gone now, and that you won't stay here. Keep looking back, don't wanna forget you. Yeah, I wanna do it all again. So I keep pushing rewind, hoping you'll still by my side. We can't get lost in time. But don't you wanna do it all again? Stuck on repeat in my mind, dancing with you by my side. We can't get lost in time. Yeah, I wanna do it all again. We were on top of the world, had time that we wasted. We were young and so dumb. I knew that you were the one, played our songs all the time. Can we say it tonight? Cause I don't wanna go. I know the tension's gone now, and that you won't come back. Keep looking back, don't wanna forget ya. Yeah, I wanna do it all again. So I keep pushing rewind. Hoping you're still by my side. We can't get lost in time. But don't you wanna do it all again? Stuck on repeat in my mind. Dancing with you by my side. We can't get lost in time. Yeah, I wanna do it all again. You know that I don't wanna.
Pouring up with the blue champagne, blue champagne, blue champagne. Let's celebrate with the blue champagne, blue champagne. All my feelings run away in a sip of all the colors. Celebrate with the blue champagne, blue champagne. I'm in Mexico, you see, and no way I'm feeling bueno. Got a hot streak on my ear, sweating worse than a volcano. I'm only starting the week, don't try to take this from me. I'm on a roll, come here and work it with me. Come here and work it with me. Don't you see? I'm here all alone and I like it. Baby, don't please try to fight it. Pouring up with the blue champagne, blue champagne, blue champagne. Let's celebrate with the blue champagne, blue champagne. All my feelings run away in a sip of all the colors. Celebrate.
Well, hello everyone! Remember this wall? It had a very special paint effect with lines and crisscrosses. We did it because it was a model unit. The unit actually got sold. It was delivered to the buyer, but then they came to find out that the special paint effect was painted over. So here we are. We are going to recreate that special wall. Here we are, paint can from Benjamin Moore. It is Arctic Blue. So, what you'll need, a juggler, a ladder or two, a couple of rollers, brushes, yep, for those fine lines. And we use a couple of good wool rollers. We use good ones because it actually absorbs the paint, picks up the paint better, and it rolls out smoother. And especially when this wall is not smooth, it's got texture. So you'll want to go over the baseboard with tape to protect the baseboard. You want to prep the whole area so you never have to worry while you're painting. Time to paint. So we're not going to go that close to the edge because we're going to go over it with a hand brush. So now we go over it with a hand brush because we want a very crisp line So we go like that. Because when you roll, it actually gets underneath the tape. And if we paint from the top of the tape into the paint, that kind of helps avoid paint going under.
If you're gonna be moving on solo, wait a second, cause they're playing the best song. I'll be there if you reach out to me. Reach out to me. I'm done with searching for the truth somewhere else when I just want you. There was a void in my soul. Now I found my true home. But I just don't know if I'll dance with the lights on. If you're gonna be moving on solo, wait a second, cause they're playing the best song. I'll be there if you reach out to me. I'll dance with the lights on. If you're gonna be moving on solo, wait a second, cause they're playing the best song. I'll be there if you reach out to me. Reach out to me. Reach out to me.
We finished the wall. What do you think? Does it look like it did before? Here we are. Ta-da! So we just finished it today. 6 hours to do this wall. Let me present to you Picasso. Up at the top level, and this is possibly the teenager's room. And here we can, it's about 104, we can fill it up with a full or a queen size bed. Wall art above the desk. Bathroom needs a shower curtain. And here is the master, king size bed. Okay, bookcase or something interesting here. TV right here. So this can get a console table here, and this is the first level. If it's not going to be a sales office, we can do a queen guest bed with the dresser.
probably leave it out of the rug.
Sure, then that means we just have to shift everything to kind of center it with the room a little bit. Yeah, we can leave it off the rug a little bit if you want to. You're the boss, I'm just a driver. All I do is drive these days, that's fine.
Doing a good job, Vanessa.
Yeah, spinning, always spinning wheels. Bring it down a little bit. Okay, that's good.
I don't know, or this, or this.
The other one.
This one.
Yeah.
Too long.
What to do?
I know. Call Dr. Paula.
Everyone, so we just finished another Summerhill Homes project. Can't wait to share it with you, so come on in.
On the run from my given disaster, speed away from the holy mind, pride. That's where I never thought it would matter. If I'm gone by now, all my weakness keep on linger on repeat like it will be my favorite song. Oh, I know I should be moving on, but you got me good, you got me good. I keep on driving till it bends, still it feels like I pretend. Keep on driving and driving along the road tonight. Lost my head over my back between the jars and bottle jack. Just me and all the red lights. Keep on driving and driving.
We were given 2 days to stage this home with a lot of stairs, and I think we started on the hottest day of the year, or it felt like it anyway. I hope you enjoyed the tour. Be sure to give us a thumbs up and leave your comments down below. Hit the subscribe button because you don't want to miss what's next. I recently had a taste of my very own medicine. Now, after over 1,000 homes, it's finally my turn to declutter. So without further ado, let's tour my house and see how I tied everything together. So simple, nice plastic white. This ties in the inside of the house with the outside. So there's always a crisp white element throughout the home. curtains. So we just took down the vertical blinds. It was quite an ordeal because it's raining outside, as you can see. And these windows are original to the house. They're super old. Okay, so that's the third bracket that I just installed. I found an old paint sample. This paint is ultra white, I think. So I will be painting these. I don't know why I didn't do it last time when I renovated the house and we painted the walls. At that point I was so lazy. So the paint is a little bit brighter than the old paint, but the trick is to just blend right away. Test out a bunch of curtain panels that I have. As a home stager, I have a bunch of stuff in my warehouse, but I happen to have these at home. We have some cool navy blue. As you guys know, I love navy blue. It's one of my favorite colors. This one's actually nice and sheer. I want to see how high it is. It'll be a little bit high right here, but it'll work. And we have other options as well. This is a sheer white one. This will look nice as well. However, it's a little bit longer. It won't be practical because we'll be passing by all the time and this will get dirty really quickly. But I can always fold it down and clip it. However, we have these grommets. It's not going to show really nicely even if I were to clip it with the grommets. So this one is a no-go. Navy blue once again. And this is nice, but it's a little bit too long. Again, it'll drag and it'll get really dirty. Won't be practical. This has a solid backing. So when there's a solid backing, you're not allowing light to come through. And I love my backyard, so I want to be able to see through it. I have macrame here. Remember the macrame days back in the 70s and 80s? This is not your grandma's normal macrame. So we're gonna try this one. I use a lot of macrames in my stagings because it's very different, super trendy, and it looks super cool. This one already has rings. I found these, I think, at Home Goods or were they on Amazon? I don't even remember now. I'm gonna give this a try. So we're going to measure the length of the room to determine the length of the rod and also how many curtain panels we'll need. Dandy measuring laser measure, it says it's 106. I think I'm gonna need about 4 panels. So now we are going to test our macrame curtains. And all of these curtain rods I actually bought on Amazon, and I have tons of them, but these you can find on Amazon. So we have the width of the room, that's perfect. And now I will be stringing through the macrame curtains. Before I actually put this up, I know I'm gonna need 2 more panels, and I don't have enough of the macrame panels. I only have 2, so it's gonna go like that. And I'm going to need curtains on the right and the left sides. And I'll be testing out which curtains I want to use. This is how you would string the grommet curtains, like this. So front and back like this, and not back, front. You don't want to string it like this. You never want the seam to show. You always want to hide the seam in the back. We'll be sticking it through the fold, like that. Okay, so for now, I'm not going to tighten anything in yet, and we're going to see how it looks. So this is option A with the navy blue sheer curtains, and actually I love the height. It is perfect. I don't have to do anything at all. I am going to try option B, the second one. And the reason why I wanted a second option is because I'm feeling that the pattern in the blue is just a little bit too busy with the busy pattern over here. I know these curtains are a little bit long. These are, I think, 118 or something from IKEA, or 96. Yeah, it's way too long. I am going to fold it over like this, and I'm gonna clip it. We'll see if it's a viable option. The clips look like this. So my lovely assistant will be clipping it.
Why me?
We'll be clipping it at the end. All right, hold it like that. This panel is actually 57 inches wide. I have 7 ring clips per panel. So we are going to evenly distribute the ring clips right here. So this is the center. Clip it right here. Clip one here. You're doing a great job. This is homeschooling at its best. Finally, we're ready to hang it up. I'm starting to like how this white looks with the macrame. It's cleaner. It's not as busy with as the blue lines. The curtain was really long, so I folded it over, but I actually like the effect that it has. Before I put the finials on, I'm going to step back to see how these white curtains look. I'm actually really liking the second option. You can still see through or have light come through and it diffuses any harsh light. Obviously with this you're still able to see through, so during the day it'll look great. Now that we finalized the curtains, we're going to add the finials to the end. So there's that one. So now that I've finished hanging the curtains, I have wall number 1, number 2, and number 3. I had walked around the house earlier collecting pieces around my house. This was in my office previously. So I'm going to borrow wall art, temporarily stage this area just so we can have it for photos for the virtual tour. So we have that piece, and I found this piece downstairs as well. It's gonna be a little bit smaller for this wall. As much as I love this piece, it's a little bit too small for that wall. This one is much bigger and more to scale with the wall. I'll be hanging this on the big wall. You want to create some breathing room, so again, not all walls will need wall art. It makes it more interesting that way as well, just to have a few pieces. When you're hanging, you want to make sure the piece is actually relative to the furniture, so not necessarily relative to the wall. If you have a really high ceiling, you don't want to be hanging wall art all the way up to the ceiling. Again, you want it to be at eye level and relative to your couch, your dining table, your TV cabinet, what have you. You want it relative to that piece of furniture. That looks centered to me, so we are good to go with this piece. I found this piece, and this actually makes the room look a little bit more lively. I'm gonna go with this piece. There you have it. Now we have 2 wall art in this room.
I think it's going to look fantastic.
I do too. so cute.
Love about you is your dedication. It got me dreaming at the station.
The master retreat.
Oh, I gotta wake up.
This is really nice.
This might be a breakup. 'Cause I don't believe you when you say that you miss me. 'Cause where are your actions to prove me you're different? When I say I need you and you head the direction that's leading away from.
Realtors calling. Encore Staging, how may I help you?
Hey Vanessa, it's Mark Martino.
Hi Mark, how are you doing?
Good, good. Hey, got a special request. I need you to do a staging, but actually it's not my listing.
Oh, okay, for another realtor?
For another realtor. So the staging you did for us at Vespucci,
Yes.
got offer,
All right.
fantastic, place looked great. But the problem is the buyers need to sell their property, and I know if you stage it, that property's going to sell quick, and then we can close the escrow quickly too.
Got it. And when do you need this done by?
Believe it or not, I need it probably within the next 48 hours or so. Can you do it?
48 hours. Okay, you got it. We'll take care of it. Text over the address and the agent's number, and I'll get things going.
Excellent. I knew you could do it. Thank you so much.
Did you hear that, guys? We have to stage within 48 hours.
Hello, I'm Luana. Today I'm going to make a property look beautiful. Let's go.
Stagers, Encore Staging. Okay, we have an emergency staging to take care of. Think we could do this in a few hours?
Let's do it.
On a Sunday?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, crew, come on in. God, I see the word free. Free is good. Good find. This can actually make a good office chair for a staging. I'll take it. Good find on Sunday. Let's see if it works at the property. Guess what I found?
Oh, amazing.
A nice chair.
Yeah.
It was free.
Wow.
So let's test it out upstairs. Are you done upstairs?
Yeah, I'm
you're
done.
Yeah, you're done? Okay, well,
Let's
see if this chair will work. So excited to try this. Let's see. Yeah, not bad, right?
Yeah, perfect.
It goes with the look. Even if it wasn't free, this is something I would have purchased for staging. Encore Staging. Wait.
I'm selling, and I know you can do a great job. And sell quick.
Sorry, Mark. It's a stupid car right now. That's so damn
I
loud.
heard that. Yes, I heard all of that. Now I can close my listing and, probably use the money for another car.
Okay, this looks like we gotta take care of this emergency.
Brace yourself, Vanessa. This is a special one. Yeah.
Wow. What are we gonna do here?
Yeah. Well, like I said, it was tenant occupied for 3 years, and we need to get rid of the carpet. We need to paint, just lighten it up, right?
Absolutely. The light fixtures needing to come in. How about the fireplace?
I just think it needs to be, completely lightened up.
It's gonna need some help.
Let's change it.
Clean, seamless look. Move in ready. Let's give buyers what they want.
That's right.
Let's do this.
All right.
Here you go, Suzanne.
Wow, I can't believe the transformation. White paint throughout. We did the ceiling as well, plus the fireplace.
You picked out the fireplace color.
I did.
Great job. I love the shade, actually. It wasn't too gray and it wasn't beige.
Right, yeah, and it goes with the grays as well. Yeah, and then the flooring, of course, you helped choose that. Put new baseboards, new light fixtures. It's beautiful.
Well, obviously it was the tenant living here, so they had to move stuff out. But I think even with sellers, with owners, moving stuff out is the #1 thing to do.
Absolutely.
It's just so we can bring in updated furniture.
About you, I like.
It just looks amazing. Good job.
Thank you.
Yes.
Let's see the next room.
All right, let's do it.
Let's check out the dining room.
Doesn't it look great?
Look at this.
You remember it before?
It had a table that was about 90 inches. I measured everything. I always do that.
Right.
And I know it can accommodate something bigger,
Yeah.
but you always want to show more space.
Yep. And it had that huge buffet here, and just everything was loaded up with whatever stuff. It looks so good. It's so clean. Like I said, the white is beautiful.
Yes, when I told you white and when you told your sellers white,
They kind of freaked out. They thought that would be absolutely boring, and I reassured them that it's going to look great. And they came in after everything was done, so they're happy.
you know, people get so scared when I advise them to paint it white. One, because they're used to having color, but two, maybe they're imagining the white with the glossy sheen. But I say our furniture will accent those walls.
And that way the client or the buyer can envision themselves here. If they want to paint the wall a different color, they can do it, but at least it's a blank canvas and it's just super clean and fresh.
So tell me about this chandelier.
Well, Vanessa's amazing, recommending what type of light fixtures, right, which I love. And I ordered what she had requested.
Yeah, I make the suggestions, but then you kind of get an idea as to what I want.
Appreciate that. I think it turned out fine. Looks really nice. The light fixture before was not current at all, right?
Absolutely. It's the first thing people see when they walk into a room.
Right.
And another thing about light fixtures is it's part of the decor. It's not just how we saw it as just for lighting, but it's an accent piece. We want it to stand out.
It's an accessory, right? It's all part of it. Okay, I can see the kitchen from here. Let's take a look. Okay. It is completely transformed, and it was easy as painting the cabinets and putting new hardware, right? This was also a struggle because I said, can't we just leave the cabinets as they are and change the hardware? But I think it turned out fabulous. Then we also, new light fixtures, did the new recessed lighting. They have the great stainless appliances, so I think it looks really good.
The number one thing is it feeling clean and new. Want to keep the cabinet wood. I'm all about it, but it was just an outdated style. And I feel that buyers just want something turnkey, and they might not appreciate the purity of wood.
Right.
But I feel that the cabinets being painted makes the house feel like it's newer.
Absolutely. If they wouldn't originally chosen white, then they can change it.
Yes.
But it looks really good.
And they can still continue to live with it, but should they want to remodel, at least they're not living with something old.
Exactly.
If you feel the things I do, I might need some help if you let me go. Cause I'm flying through the sky and I'm still a little high on you.
Now the kitchen feels bigger.
Right.
Great job. Let's go see the bedrooms.
Okay, let's do
A
it.
little high on you.
Looks good, right?
For so long, I've been thinking that we're more than just
This was a bedroom, and it still can be a bedroom, but we chose to have it staged as an office because, as we know, everybody's working from home. This looks great. You have a clean desk, you have a nice little sofa, and you could always change the furniture around in order to have another bedroom if you needed.
This conveys that you have dual functions. Someone can sleep here, someone can do work here.
Exactly.
Okay, bedroom number 2.
Number 2, yeah.
Let's go.
love you a little to see where this is going now.
Looks great. Classic bedroom. Same thing. Just paint, new flooring, light fixture. We're good to go.
I couldn't really see this room too much because there were people inside. It was working. So I took a quick snap and then I said, let's showcase this room and make it feel bigger.
Yeah.
So we have a full-size bed in here and can fit a desk as well because everyone's working from home.
Yeah, or it could be the children's room where they're doing their schoolwork.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yes,
Online
and
school.
Zooming, distance learning. Distance learning?
Yeah.
What's that all about? It's crazy.
It is.
But we need that desk for that child.
We do.
So yeah, we were able to fit in a bed and a desk nicely, and it still shows a lot of space.
Yes, looks good. Light and bright.
Right now we're running around in circles, but if you don't even wanna try, I need to know it. Can we just
And last but not least is the master bedroom.
We remember that the closet doors were all removed, and so they had them packed full of things. Funky shelving situation going on in the corner. So anyways, carpet gone, new floor, new baseboards, painted, light fixtures, which is great.
stand a little high on you?
Do you think there was return on investment?
100%. Yes, the sellers are very pleased, and you know, the buyers, they just know it's move-in ready. So yeah, they're excited. Everybody's happy.
Okay, and last but not least is the master bathroom.
Right.
So I find the master bathroom being one of the most important areas because they want a bigger master bedroom and a spacious master bathroom.
Correct. And this one was very cluttered. We remember we had a litter box in here and crazy storage going on. So just cleaned it up and again, painted new light fixtures. It looks great.
And you had a fun discovery.
We did, because we did not know that there was a light fixture behind that storage situation. We were able to get more creative, and we've got 3 lights in here, so it's a light and bright bathroom.
It feels a lot bigger than what I remembered.
Absolutely.
3 years ago, it took them about 3 weeks to purchase the home. This time for the buyers, 3 years later, it took them
2 days.
2 days.
I could travel 1,000 miles just to feel your arms around me. I won't give my love to you, but will I see you when I get there? I could travel 1,000 miles just to feel your arms around me.
This is the master bedroom. Currently, there is a queen size bed If they leave it behind, we can pretty much use everything in here except, of course, their personal art. Everything looks good. Probably just only need one wall art here. Now we get into the office next to the master. These are not built in, but they can stay. And I told them to keep the encyclopedias and stuff. We can move things around. In this room here, we can keep everything. That's a twin bed, side table. We bring a lamp, accent chair stays, piano stuff, keyboard gone. Everything else we can use. All the posters on the walls gone. Now we go to the other bedroom. Chandelier will be gone. This couch we can use, this table we can use, rug we can use, bed we can use. So this is the theater room. If they keep the furniture, we can bring this one to the back and move the couch forward and bring a couple of additional seatings. So here we get to the downstairs guest bedroom. If they keep it, we can use it, and that's a queen size bed. Here we add some plants here. All these cushions will be gone. We bring in cushions. And this desk is humongous, so that's staying, so that'll be nice. This living room for sure will be emptied out. Console is staying. Too bad the bench does not fit underneath. Wow, already a sold sign. Way to go, Suzanne.
Hi Vanessa, how are you?
Well, hot stuff, congratulations.
Can you believe it? It was only 2 days. Put on a market on Saturday, and Sunday night we're receiving offers.
Let's take a look inside and see the reason why.
Okay, let's do it. It looks amazing.
Yeah, I can understand why. Just from the facade itself right here, a major curb appeal.
Right, they put a lot of money into the landscaping and it really turned out well.
Here we are. So, tell me about this home.
This home was purchased about 3 years ago by a wonderful family, and they thought it was their forever home. So they put a lot of money into it with great improvements and upgrades. They started with the entryway here, this Italian marble, it's gorgeous.
With the beautiful marble tiles, I wanted to bring attention to the floor. They actually had a bench here, and they had this beautiful console here, on top of the usual clutter that we see, you know, in daily life. I recommended that they clear some furniture, so the space will feel a little bit more spacious, just actually more welcoming when you just have one piece. So we step up into this living room. Do you remember what was here, Suzanne?
They had great looking furniture, they have great taste, but we thought that it needed to be a little bit lighter and brighter.
Yeah, so they had a collage of jazz canvases, and you will see that we've moved it around. And here they had a sectional, and it was a little bit older and dated. So now we go into the formal dining room. This is actually their dining table and their dining chairs. I wanted the space to feel more spacious by removing the extra leaf. You know, you can have nice furniture, but if it's too big, too bulky, it's not going to show a lot of real estate.
Okay, let's look at the kitchen.
Now this is an extraordinary kitchen.
And so what they did do to this, it was the same layout when they purchased it, but they painted the cabinets. Then they put this beautiful waterfall island here.
Yeah, it gets a lot of sun. Look at all the storage. The appliances are super high end. They put a lot of money into this, and it shows.
They did a great job. So let's look at the family room.
All right.
They put new carpet in, of course, got the smooth walls. They redid this gorgeous, gorgeous fireplace and put up the big screen TV. And this is almost all their furniture, right?
When going through properties that are occupied, we have to find that balance of what they need here or what they can remove. Because not all pieces should stay, not all pieces should go. It's actually that consultation is almost half of the job of home staging already, because that's when we're like, you know, tagging pieces. This should go out, this should stay. We simplified the design in here just by bringing in a bold accent rug.
I appreciate you add the black.
Black is her favorite color. So let's take a look at the bedroom downstairs, and this is actually quite unique also, and I find it to add a lot of value to the home when you can actually have a bedroom downstairs. They had a big console table server piece here, and it was just too much furniture in this room. These lamps were in another bedroom. So that's the art of partial or occupied home staging, is mixing and matching seller stuff with our stuff.
Right. Excellent job. So let's take a look upstairs. We have all 4 bedrooms upstairs as well as a media room. So this is just the ideal floor plan. So this is staged as an office.
And do you recognize these canvases?
Yeah, these are the ones that were downstairs in the living room.
Absolutely. We felt it was more appropriate for a study and office. On top of that, this rug was in another room. There was a bigger rug in here.
Okay, so here is the master.
My ultimate favorite space here.
Yes.
So we put in a king size bed here because the room was wide enough to accommodate a king size bed. Right. These ledges here are theirs. It was really nice to be able to have this piece. It's almost like an interior design piece. And do you remember this blue dresser?
Yes, I do.
We get really lucky when we walk into homes like this and I see special pieces, I get excited to stage with them.
Let's look at the master bath.
We have the marble honeycomb shaped floor, and then it matches with the countertop, and the wood vanity really complements it.
We have 2 more bedrooms and a full bath this way. This is your classic bedroom, but you also get a beautiful view.
This was actually their daughter's room.
Yes.
And she had a keyboard in here, she had a desk, and she had her bed, and I said, let's just clear this room completely.
And we have, it was their little boy's room next door.
They had their son's day bed inside here.
Yes.
And they had the dresser there. This chair here was in the daughter's room.
Correct.
We brought it over here. Let's not forget about this light fixture. What was here before?
It was a chandelier with crystals.
We said, let's take it out. And also because it was a little bit too small and not to scale with the space.
Okay, now the best for last. Let's go into the den upstairs here. They turned it into a media room.
This is such a unique feature of the home. One thing that we had to do was actually move some things around. So if you can remember, this leather couch was pushed up against the wall. So I felt it was a little bit too far from the focal point. And I wanted to create a conversation piece. And I said I was gonna bring in 2 chairs. So we improved the flow with this space by allowing visitors to come in to see that they can actually have additional seating. This is an amazing backyard.
Yes. They had a trampoline over here and lots of toys.
And I remember those raised garden beds having nothing.
Gardener just came and cleaned up everything, trimmed the trees, added some color.
I don't know if this is my favorite room now or the theater room upstairs.
Well, because I'm typically cold and the sun is going down a little bit or shifting, I would be upstairs.
Okay, you take that, I'll take this.
Okay, good. Home staging is one of the most important things you can do when you're getting ready to sell a home because it showcases the home and makes all the difference in the world. And honestly, it can mean and translate to hundreds of thousands of dollars in the selling price when it's staged properly. Thank you for doing such a good job.
Come on in.
picture myself living here. Hello everybody, I'm Chris Liu with Allen Wang Realty Group. Just got my listing stage. Can't wait to go take a look at it. Let's go take a look. Oh wow, nicely done. I can see an office in here and also a potential room to maximize the space. Nicely done, Encore.
Hi, Chris.
Oh, hi. Hi, Vanessa. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good, good. I was in the area. I figured I'd check out the listing and your staging here.
All right. I'm polishing off right now. I'm glad you came by for a visit.
All right. So far, it looks beautiful downstairs. I mean, I'm impressed.
Well, let's take a look around.
Sounds good to me. I'll follow your lead.
Let's go this way.
All right. Wow.
So this was a very, very spacious living room, and we wanted to, really jazz it up with nice furniture. And the walls were beige and the carpet was beige, so everything just kind of blended in. And we accented the space with our furnishings, especially with the fun rug.
Beautiful. It's right choice of colors. Nice, beautiful kitchen island here, huh? Granite countertops, backsplash, stainless steel appliances. What's for dinner? Now, do you know, at the dinner, who's the most important person at the end of the night? It's not the cook, it's the dishwasher. All right, let's take a look at this balcony here. Nice. Sit here with a glass of wine, some cheese. Enjoy the breeze, the sun. This neighborhood is only 3 years old, by the way. You have a lot of tech companies that's nearby, Facebook, Tesla. You have Newport Mall, which is walking distance. Lots of restaurants and shops and local freeways. Easier to get in and to get out. Just another beautiful day in the Bay. This home could be yours. Give us a call. Nice dining area for get-togethers. Can you picture yourself eating dinner here with your family? Beautiful, spacious, open floor plan. You really show the function of the space, how wide open it is, perfect furniture, perfect color matching. Brings the whole house out with all of these windows, this corner lot. Beautifully staged by Encore Staging. You guys ready to take a look at the rooms upstairs? Let's check out the master bedroom. Wow. This looks beautiful. Now this bed right here is perfect for a king. I can see myself living here. Could you? Closet space here. Lots of Gucci. Beautiful dual vanity, his and hers. Can't wait to see the last bedroom here. Wow. Nice cute little room for a son or a daughter. Their own bathroom. Beautiful.
something super cool like the capsule window. And I can't wait to check it out. Just wait till we transform this property. You just need a little help from a friend or two. Horizontal or vertically? Is there a rule? Am I in?
There is really no rule. It's about
what looks good. It's about being creative, and it's about what balances. So, I mean,
too big. Maybe.
I mean, you see this, you can just play either way, and even if you put two next to each other, horizontally and vertically, it still looks fine. Things get a little bit crazy on staging day here. This is a nice wall art option. Who's this creature right here? I don't know.
It's my best accessory.
Okay.
You are my best accessory.
Here's our designer, the other designer. What's the other designer doing?
Break, maybe.
So these are the kids who are helping me stage today. They're working really hard designing. You want to stage? Come on, let's go stage with us.
This thing isn't really coming out.
I've been through heartaches, I've been to heaven. I've done my best and my worst, learned my lessons. No matter how hard my life would treat me, I'd always get right back up, never worry. Cause I got a million reasons to keep holding on. Yeah, I got all that it takes to win and overcome. What I got is just a feeling, but it's
Exactly. Good job. I like the choice. Great choice, Leia.
I think this is a good one because most of this is more like simple. We need something to like fill it up and make it more colorful, I think. And make it like more fun. What do you think?
I like it.
cause I can feel the energy. I've met my demons one too many times. They taught me lows are what makes you feel so high. No matter how far my mind would wander, I'd always dare it.
Faces are not good. Hey, I just changed my.
Hey, watch out. Don't
I
step
don't
back.
need y'all help.
Toothless? You don't need your sister's help? Okay, be careful, okay?
Even farther, cause I got a million reasons to keep holding on. Yeah, I got all that it takes to win and overcome. What I got is just a feeling, but it's so strong. It goes on.
Alright, professional stager Vanessa, what do you think of her?
I think it's okay. The only problem is you got these two items being too similar in height. I think if you remove one of them, it would be fine. Yeah, remove the heavier piece. Exactly.
What do you think?
That is a lot better. That's a lot better.
The reason why I like it is because there's like two touches of gold, so like, you know, it can work together. Gold right here, gold up there. What do you think of mine? Because I added a greenery, because I don't really see any greenery around. I don't really see any greenery around. No, so I decided to add some greenery.
Stronger every beat. I never just believe in what I see. Cause I can feel the energy. I can feel it. I feel it. Cause I can feel the energy.
Okay, where's this piece going?
Going in the bathroom.
Okay, let's go.
I wasted all my time, I wasted all my nights, I wasted it on.
Excellent. I like the choice. So what's the other wall art that goes with it?
The other wall art is that feather one right there.
Okay, got it. Okay, I like the combination. I like the combination. How are you gonna drape it?
Wait, how do you drape?
You open up the towel completely. Yes, and grab it from the center. Kind of like where your right hand is.
Right here?
Center right here. Yep, and then you hook it over. Why don't you try this? Step on this.
Oh, I didn't even know it was happening. Okay, let's see.
What's showing?
The tag.
Flip it the other way and tuck it underneath. There you go. And how about the other corner? Fantastic.
It's good enough.
Now, where you want to put the curtain back where you found it? And scoot things over.
I need an accent pillow. Furry. Okay, all of a sudden the pillow magically appears. Okay. This house has so much potential. It'll be a sweet home. We're gonna show you everything behind the scenes and also the numbers because
Absolutely.
that's what you want to see.
You want to know the reality of it and why we put in all the hard work and effort?
Wow, what a major transformation.
Big difference.
I like the enclosed front yard. You can have a patio set out here.
Possibly painting the chimney white.
That would be fun to accent. Remember this one?
Yeah, we're missing the chalk now. So no more chalkboard on the exterior. Well, not only that, but look over here. No more trash cans. It's usable space. Look how beautiful this patio area is.
You can spend a lot of summer nights out here.
You know, the biggest change I think though was just painting the wall and the chimney made a huge difference.
Absolutely.
Oh wow, this is pretty amazing. This room has totally been transformed, looks way different. It's gorgeous.
I think a fresh coat of paint was the magic. The place was just really nice in terms of the structure, so it had a lot of potential. The kitchen itself was already remodeled and I know the rest of the house was not. My goal was to make sure that we tie in the unfinished areas, if you will, with the kitchen.
Having a sense of flow throughout the entire house. All right, this kitchen, I love this kitchen.
This kitchen is amazing. The light fixtures, everything is just perfectly dialed in. I wouldn't change this. The cabinets are custom.
Check it out, we already have some staging here.
Oh!
How do you like your ice cream? Do you like it with blue blobs or pink blobs?
So I can see a dining table right here. This is super cool. Look at that French door oven. How many people have this?
That's pretty cool.
Oh, look at that. You don't have to use both hands. And another oven. It's a microwave oven. This looks pretty much brand new to me, but it is a little bit too big. I would like more space for the family room. I think it should go away. Well, hello there.
It's the master.
Give me some money.
No.
This is super bright and spacious, and it was actually already remodeled. I was very impressed with this home because of this kitchen.
I noticed we kept some of the original light fixtures, but we modified others. I think the main thing in here was just, again, cleaning it up, a new coat of paint. I know we added some grout and caulking and different other things just to kind of tidy it up, but otherwise not too big of a difference because the kitchen was already pretty awesome.
So the light that was in here previously, I really liked, and I was hoping the chandelier would stay, but the sellers wanted to take it with them. So Brad picked up a nice light. Do you remember this family room?
I totally remember this family room because there was a giant wall of cabinets behind us, which pretty much encroached the entire space.
I was like, where are we going to put that couch? Where are we going to put the TV console? So removing about 2 feet worth of furniture
or
more really made the space look bigger. Remember this room?
I do remember this room. It was very dark.
Oh my gosh, wait till you see this room. Wow. This room does feel quite cavey, so we need to paint it white.
Oh wow, look at this one.
So yeah, every property I've been going to since Bubbling Well has a projector.
Still leave the pilot holes up there?
No! For what? Remove clean slate. No! We need to patch up the ceiling. No! It's a bona fide bedroom. It used to have a movie projector.
Rather, as opposed to a fake bedroom, but now it's a bona fide.
Absolutely. Well, when it's vacant and when there is a movie projector there and people don't know what it can possibly be used for. So let's check out the master bedroom again. So this is the master. It's nice and spacious. I love the vaulted ceiling.
All right, Vanessa, doors or no doors?
Yes, there should be doors.
Okay, so we're looking for doors. What about track lighting?
It seems to be that source is from there. There are new track lights that are really nice, modern and streamlined. These guys are older, so we can put in new ones. So yeah, definitely the light source can be extended up to there. And the master bedroom.
So what do we do here?
Changed out the ceiling fan.
Fresh coat of paint. The homeowner decided to install the ceiling fan. We fixed some cracks and other stuff, and then of course we did some work in the bathroom. In the bathroom, we added some handle pulls. We replaced the shower glass surround, replaced the old vanity lights for some modern lights, replaced the toilet, put up some new towel bars, towel racks, etc. And it came out great.
Check this out.
Oh yeah.
I can see this as being a nursery or a twin bed.
Oh, we got a
closet, a Harry Potter
we
closet.
got a hole in the wall.
This is a cool closet. Yep, good storage. New light fixture.
There was a broken door frame, a new paint, etc. We swapped out a light fixture. We did a couple adjustments in the closet. So yeah, again, polished it off, and now it's an inviting bedroom.
Look at this room now.
Yeah.
I can see 2 twin beds here.
So paint colors, should we keep the same or go white?
No, go white. Go white. You just never know the buyers what they're gonna use this room for.
I would say probably
Remove that guy.
This section.
Yeah.
It looks like a really cool room. Plenty of room for more than one child.
Wow, what a beautiful day. So it was a hazard.
And it's no longer here.
So we walk right into the structure. I'd like to remove this because we just like walk right into it. This house has so much potential. It'll be a sweet home. This guy here definitely needs a new door.
Yeah, you do. And then just some cleanup. So
Yeah.
the storage sheds, and probably recommend cleanup of the rest.
Yeah. Fire pit area.
Fire pit.
I can see a fire pit area right here.
I like it.
There were too many garden beds out here. It just was looking very sloppy.
We ended up thinning the herd in the front and then stacking it into the back. Kind of makes more sense. And we were able to do that because we were able to take down the canopy and the other shade sail, etc.
It looks a lot more organized back here.
We also had a landscaper come through who did an excellent job trimming and cleaning and making sure things were manicured.
So we're actually going to share with our viewers the numbers.
We are. It's exciting, right?
That's exciting.
So the expectation for the market at the time without doing any updates was about $1.1 million. After making the updates, our estimated market value was closer to about $1.2 million. And in this case, we had some awesome clients too that definitely trusted us and trusted to the process.
Concrete work in the front.
So concrete work came out to be about $7,000.
And how about exterior paint and repairs?
So exterior paint repairs came out to be about $8,000.
Interior paint.
Interior paint and some drywall repairs, so that was a big ticket item. Total came out to be about $10,000.
Next, interior lights.
Interior lights came out to be about $3,000. That might sound expensive, but there were a lot of lights to replace.
All right, Brad, how about miscellaneous repairs?
Again, there was a lot of wear and tear in this home, so miscellaneous repairs were a little higher too. It came out to close to $7,000. We had to add some closets, we had to resize a closet, we had to move around some other things within the house, replace the master bathroom shower stall, etc. So again, it came out to be about $7,000.
And how about landscaping?
And landscaping came out to be $3,500. So all in all, total project cost came out to be nearly $40,000. And the result, well, we were on the market for 1 week. We ended up with 25 offers, and we're currently pending and expected to close at a price of $1,260,000. So that's $60,000 higher than what our updated market value estimate was, which means the initial investment of $40,000 equaled into $160,000 in return on investment. 400% return.
So how long does this project normally take from the day you get the listing to when it's ready to go on the market?
So the planning phase usually takes about a week. The planning phase is that home evaluation process. And then the execution always ends up taking a little bit longer. So last time we talked, maybe we get it done in 3 weeks, being highly optimistic. Well, this one took closer to 6 weeks. When there's multiple things to do and additional subcontractors to work with, things can't get stretched out a little.
For any home, whether it's occupied or vacant, tip number 1 is decluttering. Tip number 2 is neutralizing. So you can have walls throughout the home that are of different shades, different color. Just go for one color. Just make it simple. Tip number 3 is light fixtures. Lighting makes a world of a difference.
And it changes the entire feeling on the interior, swapping out a few light fixtures.
So those are the 3 tips I have.
And I would say, let me add one more tip involving someone like Vanessa in the project right up front. So call a really good home stager or interior designer, have the conversation, have them come over, make suggestions, and work with them to make sure that the final product comes out looking as good as it can. Thanks again so much, Vanessa. I appreciate it. Looking forward to working on another project with you soon.
Plenty more.
So come on in.
guys, this is Neka Jenkins here. I'm so excited. I've got 3 listings coming on the market, and I'm excited we're going to see the stager and see what she's done with these projects. So come on in.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Hot stuff. You have 3. Tell me how you did it.
Oh, I don't know. Just, yeah.
Magic. Yeah. Let's take a look.
Okay.
What do you think?
I like what you did with the space because you kept it open still, but it's still, you know, a formal dining area. I really like it. It's beautiful.
You did a good job with the renovations. What was here before?
You know, it was, the renovations, we didn't have to tear any walls down. They had a really good open floor plan, but we freshened up the flooring, made it all consistent. They had a lot of different sections, you know. For almost 2,000 square foot home, you've got to make it fluid.
Absolutely.
So that was important. I love the gold accents, but offset with the black feel. I really like this.
And this table fits the area nicely. The open space is great, but it also has some sort of separation in here.
Yeah. I like that too, and especially when we were talking about it, you know, the owners were thinking, do we take down this wall? And I thought, no, it is load bearing, but you know, you can take anything down. But I really felt like it still gave that traditional feel, and so when we start showing it, I really imagine a lot of the feedback is going to be, you know, I could have a dinner party in here and my kids could be playing in here. So I really like that there's still some separation. Actually my favorite room because when you come in the front door you get all this natural sunlight, the vaulted ceilings, and you just see right into this kind of formal sitting room. You know, the room you weren't allowed to go in as a kid? This is that room for me.
Yeah, so it's like untouched, but then we kept the furniture and the design very touchable.
This is beautiful. I really like this space. So before we had cabinetry, so this entire kitchen is brand new. But before we had cabinetry that was like right here. And so even though it was an open floor plan, it really blocked off this room and made it feel like you couldn't really see into the kitchen. Like if you're cooking there, you couldn't see your kids over here. So I really like that we opened this up when we put this hood here with the stove top right here, because then you can see every aspect of the room from any corner. So I love how you framed this out.
I came here and saw nothing but an empty space.
Yeah.
This was your vision.
Yeah.
This is your vision, and I was thoroughly impressed because normally people would ask me what they should be putting in.
Yeah, well, I can't take all the credit. My contractor is amazing. My designer happens to be his wife, so Deacon and Leslie, they did an amazing job. I can sit here all day.
This is casual dining for every day. When you need a formal area, you got the formal dining room.
Absolutely. Yeah, for the kids overlooking, I really like that. It blends in for good family time together. Oh, I really like this. This is actually the smallest room in the house, but you made it feel so spacious, and you still have this really large desk table here. This is great. I really like this a lot.
And you know, it brings a lot of value being able to show it as a bedroom.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes.
And when you have 3 bedrooms, that's how you maximize the space, by showing a bedroom and an office.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, I like this. I like that you saved this one as a kid room. That's perfect. It's such a big home, in a family is going to make it their own. But like you said, if it's a family of 2, they need one that's more a little workable. Yes. And this one's a kid room. I really like this one. My favorite room.
Spacious.
Oh wow.
Open.
I was very nervous about this room because a lot of the houses in this area are 4 bedrooms, so this room is actually cut into 2. And I was really nervous about how you were going to make this not feel too large, like wasted space. And I like this because you've got a little vanity section here. I love a good vanity. And then of course the seating area, but even this, it's not completely symmetrical because of the higher vaulted ceilings, which is great. But I like that you brought symmetry back into it with the furniture.
So yeah, we bring the eye to the design and not to what is maybe considered imperfect, but it's not imperfect.
No,
it's just
absolutely
the structure
not.
of the
Yeah,
home.
that makes
But we
sense.
just make it balanced. So I really liked how this bathroom turned out. I never got to see it because it was under construction. But I love the mirror, the beveled mirror. It's almost like a golden bronze. Vanity light was very farmhouse, so everything worked well together. But I don't know if you noticed, the light is not centered with the mirror. So we're going to have to balance this by bringing our eye over to this side here to offset, as if it was intended to be off-centered.
Oh, this is great. I like how it's just minimalist. I really like this space. You've got the sink out here and the sink interior with the shower. It works really well. I like what you've done with it.
The junction box was right there, and the mirrors right here. We offset it.
Oh, I didn't
Right? Yes.
I forgot about that.
The light was there, the mirrors over here, and we just balanced it out. Yeah.
That most people don't think about. Yeah, I completely see that. You have to, because right when someone's sitting here, yeah, and it gives people a good idea of how they can furnish their homes once they move in,
Absolutely.
which is awesome.
Yeah, so they don't have to call me again
Yeah.
for design.
But you wouldn't mind.
I wouldn't mind.
Thank you so much for showing me this, but we've got 2 more to see.
Let's go, we're ready for you. Come on, let's see.
Alright guys, we're at the second one of the day, and I brought my co-listing agent Laura for this one. So excited to see what Vanessa has done with the place.
Yes, me too. Let's go inside.
Let's go take a look.
I can't wait, they're on their way. That must be them.
Wow.
Hi ladies, how are you
Good
doing?
to see you
It's
again.
been ages. I have to feature here because I have to finish the staging.
Oh, it looks amazing. You did a great
Wow.
job. For such a small space, I really like it.
Everything. Perfect size
Like
table
studio for
for the
someone,
dining. Yes, definitely.
Looks great. And a nice little seating area for
Simple, but
distance
very
learning.
nice. Yeah.
Well, let's take a look at the bedroom.
Yeah. This is so great. The bed fits perfectly in
does.
here.
You know, this is similar to Bilbo with the vaulted ceilings in the bedroom, but she pulled in that symmetry again, and I really like that.
Yeah. Really nice.
This is what I love about her, the details. She pays attention to details, and you know, not every space has something in it, but she picks the right places to put something in it. It really just makes it feel like home.
Yeah, the clothespins up there and the laundry machine, the little mirrors.
Beautiful.
And again, the little details inside the shower too.
Yellow accent
so
here with the gold.
I really, really love it.
Vanessa did a great job.
She did.
You did.
Thank you. Did we help make it feel big?
You did.
Yes.
I really think you did a good job with this space, for sure.
When you are on vacation, what do you have? You think about it, you only have that suitcase. So whatever you can squeeze and jam in there, that's all you can carry. Same concept as when you are staging a home. You only put what you need. So that's the same thing when we're staging a home. We only bring what is necessary to showcase the home.
Yeah, I love it.
All right, so let's pack our bags and go to
Number
the
three.
number three.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. We're gonna finish up the staging on this one. Becca and Laura on her way. I can't wait to show them their third listing.
So we're here at property number 3.
I'm excited.
And I'm so excited to see what Vanessa did.
Yes,
let's check it out.
Vanessa!
Oh my gosh, you outdid yourself again, and I'm just entering the house. I
love
can't wait
it.
to see the rest.
Tell me the story about this home.
No, this is a good story because the owner of this home actually grew up around the corner. Yeah, so this is really special for her, and this neighborhood has really, really improved over the years. We're in the heart of Cambrian, obviously, but this floor plan is very common for a lot of these homes, and transforming it to a way where people don't feel like this is dead space, I think is really important. And just walking into this first room, I see what you've done with it, and I think it really makes a difference when they don't have to think about where's the couch going to go, and it's easy to see where a TV would go and where the couch goes, and people get nervous about blocking the bay window, so I think it works.
Yeah, and truly this window is a nice feature of the home.
Yeah.
Yet I do understand what you were saying about the nervousness of people. What are they gonna put in front of here? So, you know, finding a really super low profile one will not be practical because you won't have a back, right?
Yeah.
Because of the height of the window. But we have to find something that, you know, is comfortable, but at the same time be able to feature this nice architectural.
Absolutely. I'll tell you, the seller was so amazed. She said, "Is this my house?"
Yeah.
When we were done, and her daughter loved it, and she gave us a really great blessing, and so I think everybody was thrilled about how it turned out.
You know, a 6-year-old giving us a thumb of approval.
Sorry.
Or, yeah, a seal of approval.
That's it. That's it.
Enough talking. Let's tour the home.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, look at this mirror, Laura.
Wow.
I love this.
Oh wow.
I mean, I don't see a lot of people putting such an oversized mirror inside.
I don't think I've ever
But it works
seen
really
something
well.
this big.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works amazing. It really opens up the space. I love it.
Okay, I know you're super busy. Already there's a potential buyer inside,
Yeah.
so we have to step out.
Yeah, so Laura's showing it right now, and actually I'm so sorry, but I do have to go because I have to go get another listing, so you can stage it for me.
Awesome, busy lady,
Yes,
rock on.
yes, I'm
Thank
very
you.
excited.
I'll see you at the very next
Yes,
one.
well thank you so much because you make all of the properties look amazing, so I really love working with you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Becca. 3
Right.
for 3 next time.
Yeah.
4 for 4.
Okay,
We'll
see
see
you on the next
All
one.
right.
Or Mike, sorry, I'm sorry.
Let's put your cell phones down. That's fine. And there's already a listing inside.
Yeah. No, the buyer. Potential buyer.
Camera. I gotta go in. Look. I gotta go in and see what's going on.
Let's shoot that again.
Once again, and we're gonna polish off inside. We're polishing off inside. All right, guys. Oh, there's a car. and it's still being worked on. A lot of changes were made. This place does feel a little bit dark, so we're gonna lighten it up. Behind me is gonna be a fun family bonus room area, office, day bed, kids play area. Behind me, a renovated kitchen, really nice. And then behind me is the master bedroom being worked on right now. And here's the hallway, there's a bedroom. This is one of the spare bedrooms. And here we have the living room. So I like the lights that came in. They chose a nice neutral light. All right, can't wait to show you the transformation here. Stay tuned.
So one thing I love about what you do is the neutral colors that you use. Like people, we all have different tastes and we all like different things. But if you have, like say a red duvet on your bed, that's not necessarily something that everybody likes. I think that using a neutral color and just using plain white is something that everybody would find appealing. Another thing that's important with staging is all the pieces go together. One of the benefits of staging is that you're dealing with professionals that know how to color coordinate. Everything flows and everything goes together. The use of rugs is also very important. In a home of this size where you're really trying to define a space like this to me was a little bit of a question. It's like, what can we do in this space? And so you put a nice rug here and you put a nice family sitting area so people can see that this is a great place to hang out while dinner's going on over here. I think what's important is that you create a scenario where people want to come in and sit down and feel the space. Sweat equity is important. Sometimes you have to roll your sleeves up and you gotta get dirty. You gotta maybe water a lawn or plant some plants. And sometimes we do that, Not everybody knows you can go to Home Depot and spend $30 on plants and completely transform the front of the house. Sometimes I change out some lights with the new LED fixtures of lights to bring more brightness to the area. I can say that the clients that take our suggestions to heart and do as much as they possibly can do, those are the clients that do the best on selling their homes. You know what? Good job on this place though. I'm serious because I needed a lot of help.
And this home is not big, but it's big. And it's big in terms of what it needed.
Yeah, and I think the worst thing that you can do as a realtor is present a home that is confusing to people. So that's why I brought you in early. I said, look, some of these spaces are confusing, so we need to build a story here.
And yeah, as we were walking through, it's like this door and that door.
It was a mystery house.
Yeah, it was a mystery house.
Like, how do we really take a 2-bedroom, 2-bath house with a Jack and Jill bedroom and make it a nice, big, modern 3-bedroom, 2-bath house with a master suite?
What are the biggest renovations one can do on a small budget, but yielding great results?
Paint and floors. And staging. Staging is big. It's an investment that people need to make to sell their homes.
Absolutely, because sometimes they'll insist on using their pieces if they haven't moved out.
And that's what I tell all my people. You might really love that piece, but it's not mainstream. You gotta go mainstream because you want to appeal to as many people as possible.
Our goal here is to appeal to the broadest, appeal to the masses.
That's why it's important to present a house in a way that it's going to get as many people in the door, to price it correctly so that you get as many eyes on it as possible, because at the end of the day, when you get a handful of people that want it, that's when you get everything the market will bear.
And I like to use the term cheap and cheerful. People like hearing that because they're having a designer come in and then making decisions or making suggestions on a light that they never would have thought of that would make such an impact on a space for not much money.
So what we need to do when we're marketing a house today is we need to make that house look as good as it possibly can on a device that is this big. So it's almost like when you prep a house, you need to build a story. And then as they work through the pictures on their device, you want them to basically read the story. And hopefully at the end of the story, they close their phone or send the listing to the realtor and say, I want to see this one. Everything has to be perfect. When you're spending anywhere from $1 million to even like 10 million on a home, people want to feel like they've bought something rich. That's what staging does, is it makes people feel like they just opened a magazine and bought something out of a magazine. See through it, see the potential. You always want to see the potential. The reason why we stage is because most people can't see the potential. But if you want to do really good in real estate, you need to put your mind in a place where you can see the potential. If you do the right job on a place and it sells within a week, okay, but you stage it, you spend a few grand on staging or whatever the cost is. You made it look so easy. It's hard for people to see the value. I guess what we have to do is we have to build like almost like a case study. Like here's client A, and here's client B. Client B, you know, decided not to stage, and their property took 3 weeks to sell, and it sold for under ask. Unless you go to market, not staged, it doesn't sell. You go through the pain of multiple price reductions, it still doesn't sell, okay? Then maybe you fire a realtor, you hire us, and you get it staged, and you price it right, and you build a story, and it sells in a week, and you get everything that you wanted out of it, right? That's the only way that you'll know and see the value in it. Lighting can be very, very important. And I think that, you know, along with paint and floors, and I think lighting is low-hanging fruit for people. We'll go into a bathroom that probably should be totally gutted and redone. And it's amazing what hanging a $75 modern LED light fixture would do. And it doesn't take long to do. It takes, you know, it takes maybe 20 or 30 minutes with somebody that knows what they're doing. 3 wires, a couple screws, make sure the light switch is off so you don't shock yourself. If you don't want to take on the challenge of switching out a light, you can hire a handyman to do it and pay $50, $60 an hour. So it's something that you can do that doesn't cost a lot of money, that would really transform a space and make it look more modern. And then what's most important is it gives us the ability to say updated lighting.
Absolutely.
Probably the strongest point to have people stage is, yeah, it's a sacrifice to move all your stuff and to deal with your kids while your house is being sold, right? But imagine if your house doesn't sell for 3 weeks because it wasn't done right. We can't say that, hey, your house can't be sold if it's not staged or if you're living there. I mean, it's not, it's just it's a reality that some processes go better and quicker in this market, okay? And I guess we have to build the right expectation. And where you come in and where your services come in is you help execute the right expectation.
Professional home staging literally comes down to maximizing your investment and limiting that time to maximize the end goal.
This house was a problem, and we needed to solve the problem. You know, the problem was, hey, how do we sell this house? How do we present it in a way that makes sense for the modern day floor plan? How is somebody gonna come in here and imagine themselves living here? Forget all the doors that we closed and opened and what we did. It's like when somebody walks into the space, they're either gonna love it or they're not. And I think that solving the problem of how we're gonna sell this place, staging played an integral part in that, because you know, like I was saying earlier, if people love what's in the house, that's going to increase their chances of loving the house.
So come on in. this is Elisa Schweitzer. I thought I'd show you a little bit of what we do in preparation for putting it on the market. As you can see, the stager shows up in the morning. They have a big truck. They lay out the items that they're going to be using. The stager is actually one of the first people I call when I get a listing. It is important that she walk through the home with me and we jointly get a vision of where we're going to go with this home and the story that we're going to tell. She also helps the seller to understand what is going to transpire and what is expected of them before they put their home on the market and when you're partially staging a home. When the sellers are still occupying the home, it's quite a different process. We need to strike a balance between allowing them to live there and be comfortable and yet showcase the home in the way that it needs to be showcased in order to sell quick for the most amount of money. During the consultation, the sellers get a good idea of what the costs are going to be, what is going to be expected of them, and how they're going to learn to live with these items that aren't theirs in their home. Enough talking, follow me inside. As you can see, they've already started setting up here. One of the things that they do is protect the floor, and they also take care to make sure they're working very carefully around the seller's items, introducing their own items.
So that there, and then that there?
The metal?
There. Try the mirror here, and then that there.
That one?
Because you got that and that, it could be a little bit too busy. So if you balance it out with the mirror.
I just can't believe it.
Yeah, I think it looks great. It's like a nice venue together.
And lit up a flame. Ooh, I was my own enemy. Screamed out loud because it felt impossible in my bones.
And there's this thing called liquid nails. It's really awesome.
Yeah.
On my own, but you came around and removed the thorn.
Anything that catches your eye is usually what I try to touch up. So it's if you turn to the right, turn to the left, and something catches your eye, it needs to be fixed.
Let's get these nails out and then filled, because we're not going to put anything here.
Okay.
In your arms of gold, I rise from the ash.
So, this thing needs some help, but it looks like it's got some boo-boo band-aids on it already. So it's gonna require some glue gun.
I'm staring through your window, looking up at the stars, up at the stars. I'm caught inside a loop where I can get to your heart, get to your heart. Ooh, you're letting your fears take hold, let them take control, and it's making me crazy.
Oh, hallelujah. Got every single sticker off.
See how much I want it, see how bad I need it. You gotta look into my eyes. That's how much I want it, that's how bad I need it. You gotta look into my eyes. Think twice before you let me go. I'm dancing on the tables, trying my best to forget, best to forget. Ooh, and no one coming through the door is your silhouette, your silhouette. Oh, see how much I want it, see how bad I need it. You gotta look into my eyes. That's how much I want it, that's how bad I need it. You gotta look into my eyes.
Come on in.
In and out of love, never get enough. We never seem to get older.
Let me take you inside. I can't wait for my favorite
Things
part.
are going right. You seem to have the time, but when it's hard, you just grow cold up.
Hi guys, so now we're inside. We wanted to bring you back here and show you kind of a little bit of Vanessa has done and her team. It's pretty amazing. So we are in the living room. As you may remember, there was a console here. This was the same couch. She brought in a rug here. She brought in a light to warm up the area. Here you also might remember the wall hanging here. There was a basket with a lot of fruit. And what that does is it just distracts the eye. Come with me, let's go see the bedrooms. This bedroom was initially a boys' room. It was really cluttered. It is the smallest out of their 4 rooms.
We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat, cause we're scared of the silence. We should be
Into this room, which you might remember was our game room. All of the furniture here we had them take out, and now this furniture fits nicely in this room because it is, you know, a kind of a bigger room and space for the furniture. This is the third room. You might remember that a lot going on in this cluttered kind of in this space in the corner. We have them remove everything, center the desk down a bit, and then take everything else off and make it look a lot more spacious.
Should be good, but we keep lighting fires.
This is quite amazing. You might remember that this room itself was nondescript. It's a big room, it has a lot of space. Vanessa and her team matched the bed perfectly with the side tables. In addition, they brought in this foot bench that matches perfectly with the bed. Off of the master is a beautiful patio. I can't wait to show you what's back here. Now here's the bonus part. This is your bonus room. This space had a large couch that was too large for the space, really. It also had an exercise Peloton bike in here. And then this little corner, it had a desk, which was very functional, but it was really busy. This is a really big transformation, and what a versatile space.
You know that I'm the queen of overthinking. It's like we're done before we even started. So if this is the end now, baby, know that I gave it my all.
We're trying to stage, and I got this cutie pie who wants to help me stage. Hi, Sandy. You're gonna help me stage? You're gonna help me stage? You're gonna help me stage? What do you think about this patio? It's so beautiful.
I will be holding all life. Hope you believe in us. Please don't give up on me. At least give me a try.
Please take all of this away. It's a lot. We've just removed these here, so this just takes some patience.
It's like you almost know what I am thinking. 'Cause I believe in us. 'Cause I believe in us. I won't give up on you. I will be holding on for life. 'Cause you're the best thing, best thing. 'Cause you're the best thing that I've ever had. Best thing, best thing. Best thing that I've ever had. Best thing, best thing.
Hi, Lisa. How are you doing?
So Vanessa, this house needs to be on the market like now.
Okay.
You don't have a lot of time. It's pretty well done, but it needs your extra special touch.
Okay.
You can lean on me if the fire goes. There will be some light and darkness. You can lean on me. I'm strong enough to carry us both out of this mess. You can lean on me if the fire goes. There will be some light and darkness. You can lean on me. I'm strong enough to carry us both out of this mess. Don't let us down. We've waited so long.
is what I have to do, is heavy lifting at properties all the time. All right, let's get this guy out of the room. So Elisa, great job, great teamwork. What do you think about the transformation?
I think it looks great. I think you did a really good job of balancing colors and warmth and cool, and I think it's ready.
All right.
Well, Barry, great job getting this home together.
When I was speaking with the seller to talk about staging, she was so delighted when we came in, talked to her about necessary things to do that well within her budget.
When you have a brighter home, it just feels more spacious and more open and inviting.
It takes really a village in order to get this prepared, whether it's the painters, the repair people, the cleaners, and of course the stager and the photography. 100% of all buyers are seeing the home for the first time online. So if those pictures don't jump out at them, they have no vision. They can't imagine what it's going to be like. But when you have it staged beautifully like this one is, it just gives them a better sense of what this home could feel like if they moved there.
And also when you have other homes on the market in the same area, this home would stand out a little bit more.
I hope to think so, yes.
I see you not just as a realtor, but you're like a project manager.
It's really domino effect, and that's really important. You have it all set up with, okay, the cleaner comes this day, the painter comes this day, all the different people lined up. So it's really important that you have not only quality contractors, helpers, but I also have reliable helpers.
Yes.
And that is so critical, because if one drops the ball, then it really affects the whole process.
That's true, and thank you for getting the home ready for us, because the moment that we came in to start our job, everything was all ready for us.
Yes.
And that's always appreciated. Every time we work with you, the home is ready.
Well, thank you. I have a tendency to try to just cram everything in a few days, but just to make it all our lives easier, I just try to have it a nice, relatively leisurely process that gets done. So yeah, this wasn't very stressful to get ready. So let's go inside. So if you can see, it's very open. We have the very inviting living room with a gas log fireplace. Right over here we have our formal dining room. So what's wonderful about this dining room is the fact that it's so open and that you can be talking to people in the living room, in the kitchen, almost anywhere in the house. And of course, it overlooks the living room. So the kitchen is very open.
Things will never be the same, like strangers again.
Leads into their family rooms, which makes a great place for entertaining. Kitchen, family room, and then you're able to go out right easily to your outdoor area. What's wonderful about this outdoor space is that not only is it spacious, but also because of the other homes that are next to it, it blocks the wind. So you could be out here in the evenings in Foster City and have a lovely evening. It's very private. On the main floor, we do have our powder room. So let's go upstairs to the bedrooms. And all three bedrooms are located on the second floor. Let me show you one of the kids' rooms.
Strangers again.
Nice and light, lots of windows.
Like strangers.
Here we have the other kids' room. You could make it into a den if you wish. Lots of lighting. So now let's go see the master suite. What's wonderful about this master suite, besides being a good size, is the natural light. Also, the vaulted ceiling makes it feel very spacious. Also, what's really nice about this is that the double sinks are outside. We've painted many of the walls, as well as replaced a lot of the light fixtures with designer lights.
Hi everyone, this is Vanessa Nielsen and we just fully prepped this home. There's a lot of changes that's going to be happening here and the stager's on her way. Can't wait to show you guys the transformation.
Did you ever stop and think, why spend too much time just getting ready? Let me be honest, I don't know a single thing that I haven't done to make you notice.
Hi Don! I saw your property. It looks a little bit colorful. I'm thinking maybe we should do some color change.
Okay, is that necessary?
Well, I do like your color. I know it's a personal thing. I kind of feel like it just needs a fresh coat and something a little bit more bold. Now, I know your rooms inside are really bold and I'm telling you to neutralize them.
Okay.
But here on the outside of the home, I'm thinking we can just really make it pop. We want it to pop because that curve appeal and then, of course, the sun hitting the house. You just need a little bit more boldness outside.
Okay, you're the expert.
Okay.
I trust you.
All right, okay, the pressure is on me now, guys.
When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting. No.
Hi, my name is Marika and I'm going to make this house beautiful.
It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time, girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Don't you see what's wrong with me? I need somebody to love. Oh,
Check out this room.
I don't know what I could say to convince you to hang around when you don't have to. There's so much that I'm still keeping to myself, 'cause you don't listen, babe. But still you got me missing you. When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing.
So this backyard here, we'll get a patio set with that basketball and bring some cutting green stuff.
Girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Don't you see what's wrong with me? I need somebody to love. Oh, oh, nah, nah. God, I'm sick of this waiting. You got me going crazy tonight. So why?
Wow, this looks very good. Vanessa told me that the staging is completed, so I can't wait to see it. This store is beautiful.
Hi, Don.
Hi.
Welcome home.
Wow, this is amazing.
Well, do you recognize your house anymore?
Just a shell, but this looks fabulous.
Yeah, so let's walk through the home.
Okay.
It's your first time seeing it. I know you moved out for a little bit for us to do the work and you had moved a lot of things out, but we did keep some things. So you remember this living room. This living room, the couch was
Yeah, like an L.
Was an L. Couch here and 2 accent chairs here. We moved it around and also you had another coffee table. So now the space opens up. And do you remember this wall?
Yes, this wall used to be orange. That was a highlight for a lot of people. Love that color.
I love that color too, but I felt it was too much for buyers, so I wanted to neutralize it. And we wanted to work with a color that would complement the gray that you already had.
Yeah, it's very neutral. I love it, actually.
So therefore we picked a white. I think a Swiss coffee is a good color to use. Okay, so I'm excited to show you the rest of the home.
Okay.
Your home is amazing.
This is the highlight of focal point of the whole house is this kitchen. Everyone talks about it. We spent a lot of time picking the material, how I wanted it to be modern. This is just where everyone wants and love to congregate.
Yeah, I love the open floor plan, and I think this home has been expanded. The style around here is smaller.
Correct, yeah. So we doubled the square footage of the home. It used to stop right here, right where the beam is, and we added that whole right side.
So then you also had a lot of hangs in here.
Yes, it used to be described as Dave & Buster's motif. So I had a lot of sports memorabilia around. It was really a family room where everybody did, so we're all together. I think I would have chosen this style as a buyer over what I had if I were going into a new home.
And once people settle in, they bring in their own flair. Okay, so let's take a look at what we've done.
1, 2, 3. I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars.
Okay, so here's your master.
Wow, this looks so much bigger than what it was. And I just love the trimming, so to speak.
So we used your furniture, your bed and your nightstands, and we kept the dresser and the fireplace. We added accent pieces.
It's very complimentary. Yeah, there's no distraction, so to speak.
Great.
Yeah, I love it.
Next room is your son's room.
Beautiful stars, I wanna drive.
Oh, wow. I think we need to have a new baby. This is beautiful.
Well, we just need to transform him a little bit. Now it's a girl's room.
Yeah.
City lights looking fine.
This room used to be blue, and it had a lot of LED light strips, and it was your son's room, but that bed was a queen-size bed.
Yes.
And the desk I liked, but then you had everything moved out and brought the white bed in.
This is beautiful. So far, this is the best room.
It shows a lot of space now.
Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town.
Wow. This used to be my mom's bedroom, and it was cramped in here, and we had a dresser here, a dresser there. The way you set it up is just very elegant, actually, and nice and open. I'm sure she would enjoy this much better than the original setup. It's beautiful. I'm amazed. Wow, I thought that was the best room, but I like this equally as well. This is the boys' room, but this is actually my daughter's room.
2 daughters.
Yeah, 2 daughters' room, and there were 2 beds along each other, and this setup much bigger. It's beautiful. I mean, the elements that you guys put together, again, I would not have even thought of it. So I'm very thankful that you guys came in to stage the property.
Yeah, just neutralizing it lets people feel that they can actually just move right in.
Yeah.
And then just having nice staging, you know, different furniture in here, and I think the number one thing is opening up the space lets people feel like the house is bigger.
Yeah, right. I love it.
We had a dark gray sports jacket, and that was the color that inspired me for the front of your home.
Oh, really?
Yes. Yep, I commented it was a nice color, and that we should try that for your facade. So you already have great style.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
I think that's it. Thanks, John, for everything and for letting us into your home and trusting us with our vision. Okay, guys, thank you again for watching, and we'll see you at the next property.
Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me.
Love you now. I know how to love you